Hey gang, welcome back to Wes Houston Presents. Well, I met today's guests at a Kevin MacLeod Band concert when they were part of that excellent group. Talking to them after the show led me to checking out the band's website and music. I'm glad I did. Today, Wes Houston Presents Ivette, Tom, and Gary, also known as the EVT Band.
There doesn't seem to be another way to get to you, to make it through again. And as we slowly start to fade away, all we've been through, to make it through again. You never told me what you were thinking back then. I never knew what I really wanted anyway. Been such a long time, how have we made it this far when neither one are happy where we are? Forever and a day haunting us. No one wants to take the blame when something isn't right. Anyone can say anything, but no one wants to take the blame when something isn't right. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. You never told me what you were thinking back then. I never knew what I really wanted anyway. Been such a long time, how have we made it this far when neither one of us are happy where we are? Forever and a day haunting us. No one wants to take the blame when something isn't right. Anyone can say anything, but no one wants to take the blame when something isn't right. There doesn't seem to be another way to get to you, to make it through again. And as we slowly start to fade away, all we've been through, to make it through again.
Wow. Welcome to Wes Houston Presents. That's my kind of tune, I gotta tell you. I love a good ballad. What was the name of that song?
It's called Forever and a Day.
Forever and a Day. Very, very nice. Now, the whole gang's from the area?
Tom and I are actually married, and we're close by in Wilson Park.
Oh, nice.
And Gary's in Stony Brook.
Oh,
so he's
a
a
trip.
little further east. Yes.
A little further east.
A little. Few minutes.
I really like your websites. Really nice. And I know that you say you kind of refer to yourself as an indie band.
Yes.
In 2020, what does an indie band mean?
It's hard to categorize our band, but we do mostly original music, so we do all the recording ourselves. So
nice.
I guess I consider it more like independent, like we're doing all the writing, we're doing all the recording, and we have a mix of different
You're
styles.
kind of a self-contained operation.
Absolutely.
Right. Good. Well, that's good. That's the way you have to do it now. And who would you, I know you have a million influences, but like what turned you on to, the music, the songwriting?
I do listen to a lot of different genres. I like listening to world music, so that way I could get a different perspective. So I I listen to different styles of music from different countries.
Terrific. I hear that in your ballad writing here. I worked at a theater for years. We had a lot of world players go by. And one thing that I noticed that runs through the thread of all of them are these nice ballads,
Yes.
Yeah,
very
from
true.
all over the world. And what's the name of the next tune we're going to do?
The next song is called My Worry.
Your Worry. And all the tunes you're doing today are your own tunes?
Yes, all
Terrific.
original.
We're ready.
Pictures in my mind, this time my world begins to spin. I'm on my way again. You can't find me standing down by the river. I hear the distant sound of thunder. The distant sound of thunder is ringing in my ears. It's taking me forever just to reach here. With all these pictures in my mind, and after all this time gone by, I never thought that I would find my way. You can't find me standing down by the river. I dropped it in. Pictures in my mind, this time my world begins to spin. It's taking me forever just to reach here. With all these pictures in my mind, and after all this time gone by, I never thought that I would find my way. You can't find me standing down by the river. You can't find me standing down by the river. You can't find me standing down by the river.
Well, I guess we have to throw a little country in that too, right?
Yes.
That's the country of the U.S. of A. Terrific, terrific. Now, the EVT Band. You folks are the core of the band, right? But you mentioned that when you record, sometimes you open up your little black book and you call up some of your other friends.
That's very
Is that
true.
the process of your wonderful CD output?
Yes, I collaborate with a lot of different artists. When we go out to see shows, we meet new people, and then we're like, hey, why don't we make friends with them and ask them if they want to come by to add a little lead guitar, or, we
Nice.
experiment with, get different styles, into our songs.
It puts another little twist.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that it's the salt and pepper. And also now, do you co-write with people, or these basically? I know you have a super
co-write,
busy schedule.
Yes, I co-write with Tom, actually.
Oh, okay.
So we write the songs, and sometimes he'll come, write the songs. Sometimes I'll write it. Sometimes we write it together. It's a mix.
Very, very good. It's nice to have your co-writer living with you.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Very convenient.
That's good. It's terrific. Now, do you, on your CDs, do you run them in is there a theme, or you just you come to a point where you have enough songs to?
We actually have been doing single releases at this point. So it's kind of like whatever comes, we do it, and then we get it done, and then we release it as a single, and then
Gee, I always forget about that. That you can cut a tune and then put it out there as its individual. I'm still thinking 45, 78s.
Yes.
So that's a very good idea, and you couldn't get it out there any faster than creating it at home and putting it on the internet. It's terrific. Now, what's the name of the next tune we're going to do?
The next song is a Spanish song called No, No, No.
Oh, yes, we're ready.
1, 2, 3.
Te vi mirando por la ventana, me parecía que de mí soñabas, pero de mí ese sueño no era, y como siempre me quedo esperando. No, 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 tú no estabas, no, 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 nadie está acá, no, 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 el tiempo pasa, no, 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 y me quedo esperando. Te vi mirando por la ventana, mirando a toda la gente afuera. Tú me dijiste que me amabas, y como siempre me quedo esperando. No, 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 tú no estabas, no, 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 nadie está acá, no, 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 el tiempo pasa, no, 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 y me quedo esperando. Tú me dijiste que me amabas, me parecía que de mí soñabas. Al final me dejaste plantada, y como siempre me quedo esperando. No, 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 tú no estabas, no, 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 nadie está acá, no, 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 el tiempo pasa, no, 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 y me quedo esperando. Te vi mirando por la ventana, me parecía que de mí soñabas. sueño no era. Y como siempre me quedo esperando. No, 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 tú no estabas. No, 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 nadie está acá. No, 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 el tiempo pasa. No, 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 y me quedo esperando. Te vi mirando por la ventana, mirando a toda la gente afuera. Tú me dijiste que me amabas y como siempre me quedo esperando. No, 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 tú no estabas. No, 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 nadie está acá. No, 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 el tiempo pasa. No, 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 y me quedo esperando. Tú me dijiste que me amabas, me parecía que de mí soñabas. Al final me dejaste plantada y como siempre me quedo esperando. No, 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 tú no estabas. No, 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 nadie está acá. No, 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 el tiempo pasa. No, 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 y me quedo esperando. No, no, no.
Hey, that's very nice. Hope you didn't say anything that's going to get us arrested.
No, no, no.
By the way, what was the gist of that? You know, for those of us that speak only English?
Yes, the no, no, no. It's well, that's really the fun part. The no means no in English and Spanish. So wherever we go, people always join in on that song, on the chorus.
And I know you deal with a lot of kids. What is the gist of the rest of it?
So it's pretty much like somebody being left hanging. Like you're expecting someone. You think that they're gonna like you, but then they don't like you. So it's like a love story, kind of like of one-ended. Some person is in love with that other person, and they think that person's gonna reciprocate, and it's like, no, sorry, no, no, no.
Oh, well, there's a common scene.
It's kind of funny,
boy.
actually.
Now, through all the craziness that you have going on, you also are in the education field, and you have a school program called, is it the Musical Explorers?
Yes, Musical Explorers.
Tell me a little about that.
Musical Explorers is run through Carnegie Hall. So it's for elementary school students, and what we do is I go to a workshop and I meet different artists that come from different parts of the world, and I learn with the other teachers that participate a couple of songs from each artist. They have a whole curriculum set up, and then I turnkey to teach the children in school these songs, and they're in different languages. So currently I'm working with Armenia. Before that we were doing Colombia. So we learn these different songs, and the kids are exposed to different countries. We learn about the culture and the music, and the kids really enjoy that, and so do I, actually.
Now, that's part of it. That your enthusiasm shoots right over to them. Now, do they learn the tunes in like other languages?
They do.
They do. And then I think you mentioned to me at the end of the year, do you have a school trip and you go to Carnegie Hall?
Yes, 2 times a year, actually. In January, we're going to be going for the first 3 artists. So they learn 6 songs. We go there, and those artists perform on the stage together. Nice. So the kids get to see these artists that they learned about, and they get to, participate. They sing along. It's a big place, so they don't meet them, but they sing along in there. And they do a lot of audience participation with movement, and the kids sing along. And they're familiar with all the songs that are being performed, and they see how the artists come together on the stage to perform together, even though they're from different countries. So it shows how music is a universal language, and it's wonderful.
I like this. And is this the New York City school system you work through this through?
Yes.
Wow, that's terrific. That's a great way of teaching kids how to get along.
Absolutely, yes.
That's really good. And do you bring like percussion stuff to school? And
I do. I'm like a traveling wheelbarrow with all the different.
Everything,
I bring
right?
the last Armenian unit we were learning about harmony, so I had these harmony bells to show them the different, and then they were in groups and they took turns, and then I do percussion with them. And for cumbia, that was the last unit. So whatever we're doing, I incorporate some type of
traditional instruments.
Yes, to mix in so that
Do you do a seasonal show too?
I'm in the process right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm always in the process. We have Hispanic Heritage Show, Black History celebrations.
Nice. It never ends, right?
The winter concert. So we're
Well,
always
do you
busy
have a
doing other.
You've been doing this for years, right?
Yes.
So do you have
long
like
time.
like a catalog of things that you could, go back to and pull out, maybe adjust a little for the next year?
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
well, actually, with the Musical Explorers, it's 6 new artists each year. But if I ever wanted to go back to teach them, I have all of the information saved and I keep it, for
Nice.
future. And I get influence for even writing my own music. I get influence from the time signatures or different kind of styles with phrasing and everything. I keep it. It
Wow.
influences me as well for my writing.
It's kind of like the never-ending process of learning.
Absolutely. Yes.
What's the name of the next tune?
The next tune is called A Child in Your Eyes.
Okay, we're ready.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know how long I could go on without you by my side. I'm so alone, and the memories of you remain alive. Ooh, you'll never know the way I really want, the way I feel without you in my life. I tell you words will never be enough without you in my life. Do you remember when we started out? It seemed so long ago. Time cannot erase. Ooh, you came along when I was all mixed up. I was just a child in your eyes. I tell you words will never be enough without you in my life. Thinking about us together each day. I'm you in my life.
The EVT Band gang, Yvette, Tom, and Gary. Go out and catch them. They're on the scene. We need you to go out and see some live music. That's what it's all about. What's the toughest part?
The toughest part is, I guess, getting people to come out.
That's it.
Yep.
The magic ingredient.
Yes.
We're going to post the information to reach the fabulous EVT Band. You can check out their website for photos, bios, CDs, everything you need to know, their gigs, how to contact them. And once again, I'd like so much to thank you guys for coming down.
Thank you
Excellent.
so much.
My kind of music. Can you play us out for the last minute we have with a little something?
Absolutely.
All right.